Up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce and lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you're ready to be a family hero. Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen because you already know when I drop these videos, you'll get them notifications. It's gonna be some information that's gonna help you win, keep you entertained, or keep you informed. And we today's video, we back at it again with the new methods that's going on in today's world. They got everybody and their mama getting a bag. Now, it's a lot of main methods out there. It's a lot of methods that a lot of people are doing. There's a lot of people methods that a lot of people are not doing. And it all boils down to what is more convenient to people. What do they feel as if they can it's easy, less um opportunity to get caught, things like that, and make a lot of money. And with that being said, a lot of people are using Fullz. A lot of people are using Fullz, and basically, Fullz is somebody's full profile, full information, name, social security, all that, birthday, so SSN number, all that good information, where they bank at, account round number, all that good stuff like that, right? And people are utilizing these as pre-built CPNs. Point easy is that people are getting Fulls and utilizing them as pre-built CPNs, getting fake IDs attached to them, and going about their willy-nilly way to do different things. Now, how serious is it if somebody was to get a hold of somebody's information? Whatever you can do with your information, they will be able to do with your information. And because of the system and these businesses and these banks and the government making it easier for people to be able to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit and make it more convenient where they don't got to go into the bank, they can do it online. It's making it easier for the scammers and the fraudsters to do a lot of different crimes. So a lot of people are buying when these pre-built CPNs, quote unquote, stolen identities, and utilizing them to do different things. Now, what different things are these people doing? Now, the list goes from A to Z, and it's all about the resources and the information that the person has to what they're able to do. Now, you got some people that get a hold of this information and they open up bank accounts, and since there's already a credit profile established with it, they get credit cards. They open up bank accounts everywhere, as many places they can. They get credit cards everywhere, or they apply for credit cards, and whatever they get, they get. And once they get these credit cards, they get cash advances off these credit cards, which gives them the cash and leaves them with the remaining balance. They just basically wipe the card clean. And now that person basically used this profile to get $30,000, $40,000 just by utilizing it and getting approved for so many different credit cards. And it's easier when a scammer or fraudster knows about credit, which will allow them to be able to know which banks to go to, who to apply for, what to check out, where to check to be able to see who they pulling from, because that's gonna make it easier for them to know what banks to go to, who not to go to, and what information that they need to get approved for with this pre-built CPN, this profile, or this force. So people are doing the credit card scams, and then they even getting buying prepaid debit cards with the credit cards and laundering the money to them, and they doing whatever that they can. And then you got the people who are getting these loans and these accounts and pulling their money out, um, going to different places and applying and getting approved, utilizing. Because at the end of the day, loans, credit cards, and lines of credit to get approved for this is all based off documentations. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people think it's just some type of no, it's all based off documentation. Now you got signature loans and you got revenue based loans. Signature loans are basically personal loans where they go off the information that you provide and they check your credit score, your profile, and all that to make sure you're good. Revenue based loans are basically no, percentage loans are loans that they check your credit score and all that, and then off your payment, they get your pay stubs and all that. And then revenue based loans are loans that you get based off the how much you make on paper. And all this is just documentation. We all know that you can go make documentations and get synthetic documentation. You can do whatever that you really want to do in today's world because, like I said, they make it easier for people who need to utilize this information legally, which makes it which allows scammers and fraudsters to be able to get the same information and utilize this legal information illegally, which allows them, it helps them to get approved for certain loans, credit cards, lines of credit, open up bank accounts, get cars, get apartments in people's names. Because, like I said, people, they find loopholes, like getting apartments. They get this person fools. They go find a template to make a fake ID. They send this template for this ID and all the information to the apartment place. The apartment approves them. Then they say, hey, such somebody else is gonna come approve. I'm out of town or I'm at work, and then they just say, okay, just as long as the person had an ID with them. That person who really don't want to get in the apartment, go down there with their real ID and get the keys to the apartment. Now this person has got a whole apartment in somebody else's name just by the information that they uh, provided online because you can fill out an apartment application online. They gonna call you back, but probably that same day. They gonna say, "Hey, can you send over a picture of your ID and all that?" They go, "Okay, I got a picture of it." Boom. They gonna send that and say, "Okay, they gonna run a check and all that." Then they gonna be like, "Okay, now we need payment and all that." Once you in the door, so they make it easy for people to be able to do these crimes, not because not understanding the loopholes that people find in these opportunities that the government makes it easier for people to be able to do. So you got the people who get the credit card and debit cards and the loans. You got the people who open up, who get apartments, and you got people who go utilize CPNs to get cars. And most people who do that, they get the cars and they go sell them for a couple of dollars, probably $1,000, $2,000. But you got people who utilize that as their hustle. Like they get cars and they go sell them. Like they probably got a place that buy their cars every time. Like certain cars get certain amounts, so that's their hustle. So they know if they go get this car and go sell it, it's out their hands. They sold it. The car not gonna come back to them. It's not under their name, none of that. So they basically ain't got nothing to do with it. So people do that on a daily basis and make hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's why people steal cars and sell them different ways to CPNs or just stealing them, hot wiring them, and things like that. So there's a lot of different ways that people utilize identity theft, other people's identities in today's world because wherever there's money being made, there's going to be some type of scam or fraud being committed. And all it takes is somebody to get somebody's information and get to applying for stuff and get approved for stuff and getting these, changing the addresses and having stuff sent to different places or even going to that place and stealing the mail out the mailbox when it comes. Just to, so like people go to certain extensions to get stuff. Like people will stake out a house, get their schedule, and know when the mail comes and say, okay, we're gonna send it here, and then we know they ain't gonna be here around that time, so the mail come around this time, so we gonna like people do that. Like it get real out here. So it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on in this crazy real world that we all are living in. So like I said, and we all know this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So, like I said, make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLock to monitor all your financial and social media accounts to make sure no suspicious or fishy activity is going on. And it will also monitor the dark web and make sure none of your personal information is on there being sold. So, make sure y'all get y'all Norton LifeLock. Also, make sure y'all freezing your credit profiles on TransUnion and TransUnion Equifax and Experian. If it's frozen, nobody can get anything in your name. No apartments, no loans, credit cards, lines of credit, no cars, no nothing. So go freeze them. Also, make sure y'all get new credit card and debit cards every so often. Every time we use them, Every time we go out of town, or basically every time we use them, that information is being stored on a different database. And just imagine all the places that you use your car, and just imagine all the database compromises and leaks that's happening in this world. So if you get new credit card and debit card numbers, that old information no longer be valid, and you'll be safe, right? So it's all about keeping yourself more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on in this crazy real world that we all are living in. All right, so shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. Because without y'all, there be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke. Let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only. I am doing it for 600. Yes, 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is in cash app or Bitcoin payment, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 250. 10 seats available is each session. Ask me and get help with anything y'all want to get help with. So let's get to work. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gyms, 3,500. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on a month long mentorship, $1,000. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all checking out my printer platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Networking World. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, TikToks, IGs, and Snapchats. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. And make sure y'all getting in where y'all fit in with these potato load ups. All right, $100 and up. Don't miss out on the opportunity. Cash out Bitcoin payment. Send me the screenshots. Once you payment ready, we're gonna go from there. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know I get down in these videos. I will see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.